Hey friends! I wanted to share about this formula here, Tang Kwe Gin. It's been really helpful for me for these past few years as an acupuncture student, doing all this studying and kind of feeling like I need to nourish myself. So what this is it's primarily a blood building tonic. And in order to build the blood, we also have to look at the qi. And what that means is that the qi can be translated as energy. And we get qi from the air that we breathe and from the food that we eat. So the digestion. We'll want to strengthen the digestion in order to extract nutrients from the food that we eat to build the blood that we need to nourish all of our organs, right? So this formula here has two classical Chinese formulas in it. The first one is Zi Tang, 4-substance formula, which has 4 herbs in it. And actually the first herb in here is going to be Tang Kwe, which it's named after. So Tang Kwe is Angelica sinensis root, and Angelica sinensis, Tang Kwe, translates to the state of return, and it's used in Chinese medicine to help return a normal flow of menstruation in women. So for gynecological issues, we use Tang Kwe a lot in Chinese medicine. It not only tonifies the blood, but it invigorates the blood and gets it circulating as well. The next herb in the formula is going to be Shu Di Huang, and Shu Di Huang is Rehmannia root. Rehmannia root prepared. It's usually prepared in black soybeans or black bean juice. The color black is affiliated with the kidneys, and the kidneys are associated with marrow, especially the marrow in our bones, the marrow that we consider our brain, and that is why Shu Di Huang is in this formula. It nourishes the kidneys, it nourishes the blood. The third herb in the formula is going to be Xiong, and that is Ligusticum root, and it's used to help invigorate the blood and increase circulation. The fourth herb is going to be Bai Shao Yao, white peony root, and white peony root is used in this formula to help astringe the blood to the liver. The liver is an important organ when it comes to blood because it not only stores our blood, but it also really just filters and cleans the blood. So we want to nourish our liver, we want to help feed it the blood that it needs, and that's why Bai Shao Yao is in this formula. The second formula that this is composed of is Jun Zi Tang, 4-gentleman formula, which also has 4 herbs in it, and those herbs are used to tonify the qi, i.e. the digestion. The first herb is going to be Ren Shen, or we can substitute it with Dong Shen. Ren Shen is Asian ginseng, and it can be a little heating and stimulating. So in this formula here, we actually have Dong Shen, Cotinopsis root, because it's a little more neutral in energy and flavor, and it's still great at strengthening the digestion. The next formula is going to be Ling, which is Poria cocos. It's a fungus that dries dampness, and the spleen and the digestion don't like to be damp. When we eat excess cold or raw foods, that generates dampness in our digestion, and it puts our digestive fire to a halt. So what we want to do is dry that dampness and strengthen the spleen. And thankfully, Ling does both. The third herb in the formula is going to be Gan Cao. And Gan Cao is licorice root, and it's included in hundreds, if not thousands, of formulas. And it's known as the Great Harmonizer because it helps to harmonize all the herbs and the actions of the formula. The last herb that is in the formula, Jun Zi Tang, is usually Bai Zhu, a Tractylodes root, which is also good at drying dampness and strengthening the spleen. However, in this particular formula, instead of Bai Zhu, they went ahead and added Huang Qi, which is a great qi tonic. It's known as astragalus root, and if you know anything about astragalus root, it's amazing for the immune system, but it's also a great qi tonic for our digestion, it's great for our lungs, and it makes sense that they would include that in this formula because it's so nourishing and tonifying. So there you have it. There's 2 classical formulas in here. Su Wu Tang to build the blood, Jun Zi Tang to build the qi and strengthen the digestion. And then of course they add a little bit of cane sugar to help the medicine go down. And I love this formula. I've been using it a lot as a student to help nourish my body when I'm feeling weak, when I'm feeling a little bit of this vague headache. I go to this formula and it's helped me a lot. And I hope this has helped you learn something. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. And if you want to find this formula, I got this from the Dragon's Den Herb Shop in Makawao, Maui, Hawaii. You can find them online, and I'm sure they'd be happy to mail you some of this. Just reach out. So thanks so much for listening, and we'll see you again soon. Aloha!